In the bustling world of business, corporations shape economies and influence our lives. Corporate governance provides a framework of rules, practices, and processes that dictate how a company operates and makes decisions. It's about ensuring accountability, transparency, and long-term sustainability. Shareholders entrust their capital to the company, seeking a return on their investment. The board of directors, elected by shareholders, sets strategic direction and oversees management's performance. Management is responsible for day-to-day operations and executing strategy. Corporate governance aligns these interests, fostering ethical conduct and sound financial practices. Ownership structure defines who holds the reins of a company. It outlines the types and distribution of ownership among stakeholders, impacting power dynamics and governance practices. Imagine a small bakery run by a single owner, a sole proprietorship where the baker calls the shots. As companies grow, ownership structures become more complex, involving various stakeholders. A tech startup with venture capitalists includes investors who acquire a stake and a say in decision-making. A large publicly traded corporation has ownership dispersed among countless shareholders. The type and concentration of ownership shape corporate governance, influencing shareholder activism and board accountability. Concentrated ownership can lead to decisive decision-making but risks unchecked power. Dispersed ownership promotes transparency but may result in slower decision-making. Navigating ownership structures can feel like deciphering a complex map. Let's break down the most common types, starting with sole proprietorship. The sole proprietor enjoys complete control and reaps all the profits but shoulders all responsibility and liability. Partnerships involve two or more individuals sharing profits or losses, suitable for businesses requiring diverse skills. Law firms and tech startups often adopt this structure. Corporations are separate legal entities from their owners, offering limited liability. Shareholders' personal assets are protected from business debts and lawsuits. Corporations come in various forms, including S corporations and C corporations. LLCs combine liability protection with tax benefits, offering flexibility in management and taxation. Understanding these structures is crucial for entrepreneurs and investors, laying the foundation for governance and success. Each ownership structure has its advantages and disadvantages, making the choice critical for business owners. Sole proprietorships offer simplicity and autonomy but lack liability protection and fundraising capabilities. Partnerships allow for shared resources and expertise but require careful navigation of potential conflicts. Corporations offer limited liability and access to capital but can be complex to manage. LLCs provide a balanced approach with liability protection and tax advantages. The optimal choice depends on the nature of the business, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. Investors must consider ownership structure before investing, as it signals governance practices and potential for growth. Decoding ownership structures equips us to make informed decisions, whether as entrepreneurs, investors, or informed citizens.